You are not alone. You are not alone, and nothing outside is separate from you. It is a complete illusion. It is not real. Get out of your head. And you don't even understand that your ego is talking because you're not thinking about everything outside of you. And how do we fix that? I feel like the ultimate way of fixing that is through love, through empathy, through compassion, loving others, understanding others. And with understanding others and the idea, the illusion of being alone is knowing deep down that nobody wants to feel the feeling of any kind of suffering, just like you. You need to shift your perspective, shift the way you see the world, shift yourself from the individual isolation to universal interconnectedness. Love others regardless of circumstance. Love others regardless of the levels you are in life, because that still doesn't make you separate. It's just what's in the physical, which isn't even real either. But separate yourself from all those things. You are not in competition with anybody. If anything, if you admire a person, or if you're feeling a tad bit jealous of somebody else for them having what you don't have, or whatever the case may be, they're just a reflection of you in a different body. The only difference is that they have material things that you don't have, but they're a reflection of you. And I see it as, if you look in the mirror, are you going to call yourself ugly? Are you going to call yourself incapable? No, you're not. You're going to want to show yourself some love. Well, at least I hope you would. You're going to show yourself love. You're going to affirm yourself, and you should do the same thing with others. And the problem with thinking that you're alone is that you're not thinking about the world as a whole. You're just thinking about yourself in this little box, and you're butting heads with yourself like, I'm alone, nobody wants to be in my circle, nobody wants to talk to me. That is not the case. But also, you're manifesting that. You're manifesting that because that's how you feel about yourself. If you feel like you're alone, then that's what you're gonna be, alone. The ego identifies us as a separate being, but love makes people come together. So send people love. Even the people that hate you, even the people that you've caught yourself being hateful towards, send them love. Love them. Think of them. Visualize yourself looking at them and say, I love you. I love you. Now we're one. Now we're union, Stop separating yourself from everything and everybody around you, because it's just one big illusion, and you're making yourself illusion. You're making yourself sick. You're doing that to yourself. You're only doing that to yourself. Show yourself love too, Just love. And I can't blame you for thinking that you are separate from everybody else around you, because there are things in this world that are just labeling you, whether that's what you eat, vegan, vegetarian, you eat meat, whether that's the town that you come from. Oh, I'm from this town in this place or whatever, or whether that's just from like your race or your gender, or just anything. There's always going to be something to identify you. And the least you can do is to not put yourself in that box, not to limit yourself, because whatever you limit yourself to, you're never going to have. And whatever you feel in here is going to reflect everything outside of you. So stop feeling alone, because you're not alone. And you're watching this and you're looking at me, and I'm a reflection of you. You're not here for no reason. We're aligned. I'm you talking to you, telling you that you're not alone. So I think that you should listen. Loving everybody around you doesn't only make you one with others, but it defeats the idea of that separation, of being alone in general, because love will always win over ego. But loving everything around you helps you be comfortable in your own solitude and the state of being alone when you see nothing else around you, even though love is completely available to you everywhere you go. Look at this. This is love, nature. It grounds you. It makes you feel connected, you know? There's love in nature. There's love in the food that you eat. There's love in the water that you drink. There's love in so many resources. So even the illusion of, you know, oh, I'm alone because there's no bodies, there's no vessels around me. There are still things outside of people that are there with you, that nurture you, that cater to you. And I think that that's so beautiful. You are never alone, babe. You are never alone. And I think that love helps, but I also think that gratitude can help as well, because when you already think about the things that you have, you don't think, you know, you think less about the things that you don't have. But then when you're grateful for the things that you already have, you get more of it. So be grateful for your life. Be grateful for what is in front of you. Stop worrying about what you do not have. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's not real. It's not real. Wake up. The 3D is not real. Wake up. The same way you're in your room and you're like, I'm alone, blah blah blah, illusion, illusion, illusion. The same way you're doing that, there's other people that are also struggling mentally with certain things, or struggling with how to perceive their own life. And when you build that empathy and you're like, you know, I'm going through this temporary feeling of feeling this certain way, but I know that there's other people doing it too, and that itself shows that you are not alone. You are not separate from anybody else, because other people feel the same feelings that you're feeling, because we're all humans. I'm so smiley, like unapologetic. I'm gonna be unapologetic about it too, but I'm so smiley. But like, I've had this huge realization recently, and I just want to share my thoughts, and I just want to share it with you, share it with the world. And if you're here and you're aligned with this, you are not alone. Okay? Also, you'll stop finding the need to be fulfilled by anything externally outside of you. And you know the affirmation, the saying, I don't chase, I attract. If you keep chasing things, they're gonna keep running away from you. So stop being in a state where it's like, oh, I need this, I need this, I need this. And stop being in a frequency of desperation or competition, or, you know, always chasing something, you know, like be fulfilled within. And when you're fulfilled within, there will be things around you that you can be fulfilled with. There's a plane. Stop focusing on people not loving you back. Stop focusing on why you don't have something that somebody else has, and start focusing on the frequency of love, because love heals all, and love moves mountains. Love takes you places. No, for real. I'm giggling and stuff, but I'm just in high vibrations. And yeah, like, love heals all, and love brings everybody closer. And it's not only about attracting love around you, but it's also about feeling it within, you know? You can't expect to attract love when you're stuck in your ego and you're always telling yourself that you're alone and nobody wants to speak to you and all these things. That's not how it works. Move through love always. And yeah, love is a universal force that exists beyond any kind of limitations that have to do with any kind of ordinary understanding or emotions or any physical reality, and it connects us in such a profound way and is extremely vital for life itself. Yeah. Thank you for being here. I love you. You are not alone. Once again, this is you telling you that you're not alone. Peace. See you again.